Now, welcome once again to C45 TV. My name is David Mukua. This is another conversation you're having right here. If this is the first time, kindly subscribe, like, and comment our shows. We are heading to 2,000 subscribers. Kindly make sure that you'll be part of that journey. Now, today I'm also capturing another story that I really don't like even watching on TV. But I've just take courage and just talk about it. Look at here. A whole county government comes up and tells people, its locals, that we have a program of taking students to Finland. A governor comes on social media, on open mics, and tells the country that, not just the people of Mandago, that we have a program, scholarship program to Finland, where we are taking students to go and get knowledge, which they'll also bring back to our country for implementation. This gentleman didn't mention that these people were paying for this kind of a program. Parents were selling their properties to just get money and pay for their children to go abroad and get education. What do I mean by this? Governor Mandago himself lied to Kenyans. And he was supposed to be very open and tell them, hey people, we're having a program here for students heading to Finland. And on this program, we are having parents paying for the fee. Instead of making it look like the county government was assisting in any way. Nevertheless, let's assume it was the county government just trying to get some credit. Of course, they did the right thing. They organized the government from Finland and the universities there, and these students now are ready to go. Now, the other part that really concerns me a lot now is this one. The parents went down and sold their properties, gave their children hope. They had an account, they are depositing this money. After they have done everything, now waiting for these children to go, then the money is squandered under the watch of these leaders who came out to tell them this is a scholarship program. Carelessly doing that. Having the account where the money was deposited being withdrawn by 3 people whose names are very common. You can check on mainstream medias. They have also brought this. These people withdrew money, and one of them, as we talk right now, he went with a student visa to Canada to study using the money of parents who had sold their properties to support their kids. It's a shame for county governments to do such a kind of a thing. Mandago and the current governor of Mandago have both failed. Mandago was supposed to follow up and ask the parents, have you people proceeded to Finland? Have your students gone? If they have not gone, what is happening? He himself is the senator there. Could have gone to the offices and asked, we left money in the banks, but we are not seeing the students going to Finland. What's happening? But he did not ask until the parents themselves complained. What did that show? The governor himself was aware. There was embezzlement of funds. He did not come out to ask. He had the complaints were there, but he still kept quiet until the parents started demonstrating. Kotimoja, Governor B himself, the governor of Mandago County, when he heard the complaints the first time he entered in office, he did not take any good action. Until these parents got more agitated is when now they decided, let's sit down and ask these parents what is their complaint. It's very clear county officials are withdrawing this money. What are the explanations on social media and TVs for? Can this guy and ask them, hey, at least there's someone who wants to withdraw the money and deposit in those school accounts. We want to see these receipts. We don't want this money to be returned just like that. We want these people who are involved in the embezzlement of funds of parents who have suffered and sold their properties to be jailed, because it was very clear that these people stole the money of the students and the parents to go and enjoy themselves. Therefore, the 2 governors must be answerable. I also got concerned by one thing that I saw from the leaders of this county. Some people, like the deputy governor, appeared at some point to be agitated. He was angry with the parents who were complaining about this kind of a thing. Why do you complain for parents who are demanding for their right? When things have gone wrong, should you even complain? If someone shouts at you, you go and correct the mess. But these people, they went ahead to try to discredit some parents, saying that they have returned some money has been returned, naming some people they have refunded the money for. Why do you refund even the money? Yet the program was promised to the people that it was going to work. The people of Mandago, not just the governor, not just the senator, not just the deputy, but even everyone who was involved in handling those funds must be brought to book. They must be taken to court and also sentenced. We don't expect these guys to be given bail to come out. We must have these people in jail. The governors of our country and the politicians at large, these are the techniques they're using. They use their platform to influence donors and use that kind of a scenario again to get money from people and again make some people poorer. Instead of giving them hope and maybe helping them to succeed in life, they go ahead to make them worse. They make the economic status to be much more worse. I think it has to come to an end. Leaders of Kenya have now reached a point where they should borrow more integrity from Western people or even from other countries instead of the ideas, because integrity drives most of these things in the government. Now let me share this story that is really touching me here. A governor promises the people something. Then this thing, it fails despite the efforts the people made to ensure that it's successful. Now this governor goes and sits down successfully to explain very many things. Yet those students are still cooking uji to sell to people. A graduate. The money was supposed to help this student. It's now helping someone else going to school or even buying more houses and cars. The government is giving 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks. What for? Yet these people are outside there finding ways to come and correct the mess. We don't want the people of Mandago to rest until we have these culprits in cells. They have to be in the police cells, are waiting to be taken to court or maybe to be sentenced. Because it's all over, and we all see that there was embezzlement of funds of the people of Mandago. Now look at this also. This kind of a scenario is just an example of many that are happening in most of the counties. Everyone who gets to the county offices, he or she wants to get rich. So whenever they want to do anything, they check on themselves first. Are we going to gain from this? Not even the people who gave them the mandate. So they first check on how they're going to gain before they execute any form of a project. We are lacking leaders who are going to sit down and say, today, I am going to serve the people diligently. We are lacking such kind of people in Kenya. Therefore, they are all over embezzling funds. But the most painful thing now, it comes where the Kenyans, when electing these people, despite the mistakes they have made, we go ahead to give them the chance to lead us. For instance, right now, as we are talking, there's no reason at all if these two governors, the senator himself, if he comes in 2027, he should not be returned to office. But it will not be a surprise to find this kind of a person re-elected. The governor himself is trying to segregate himself from this kind of an issue. But the fact remains that he understands how the money was embezzled and did not take care of it, despite he did not start the program. But when it comes to 2027, he will be in the ballot and will be supported. This message has to go to the current president of Kenya and the entire UDA leadership. Such people who have been involved in any form of embezzlement of Kenyan funds must not be given a ticket in the UDA. Let it go to many other leaders. That's the mistake that happens in Kenya. I gave an example of a governor, Anwe Guru, who was at the center of the embezzlement of the NYS funds. But still the people of Kirinyaga were foolish enough to give him the seat. They gave him the mandate to take care of them. Right now, the counties are not doing well because of these people who are used to stealing. Now they are getting given more money instead of being denied the chances of accessing the funds. Make sure that we subscribe, like, and comment. This is what we do here. That's my video there and there. Kindly make sure that you keep following for the videos that I upload. My name is Abel Mugwa. Thank you so much.